Okay, so I will quickly demonstrate the ERPNext features of version 8 features. Yeah. So at the very first, I will start with global search. You already know there is a awesome bar in ERPNext, and from the awesome bar, you can navigate between the documents. You can quickly create a new document. You can search a document. You can go to the list view or report view. And in version 8, we have developed global search. Basically, what it does, you can search by any keyword. uh, you will get all the documents related to that keyword. So suppose you have an email ID of a customer, just you search the email ID, it will show all the invoices, all the sales order of that customer. So you also configure those fields based on which field the global search will be populated. So yeah, it's very much customizable. So I think it will be beneficial for all the users. Next, yeah, in ERPNext there are multiple views. You already know that there are list view, report views, Gantt views, calendar views. Another addition is Kanban view. So, so basically you can create. Uh, no, it's okay. Uh, so basically, you can enable Kanban view for any document which has a select field or status like select field. So basically, based on your select drop down values, your column will be generated, and from the Kanban view, you can create a new document. Basically, it categorizes all your documents in a column view. Basically, so from the Kanban view itself, you can edit the document, you can comment on it, you can, which feature? Okay, okay, no issue. But you can assign it to somebody, uh, you can comment on it, you can also add more columns. Many more features are there from the Kanban view. So please explore it on the develop branch. uh, it's still in testing phase. Next, okay. In version 8, we have also implemented document versioning. So if you look at version 7, uh, there is no audit trail. Basically, in a particular document, you cannot tell that for a particular field who have changed that field's value. So it only gives who has modified it, who has last modified and last modified by, we and created by and created on. So those fields are maintained, but now with versioning, it also maintains all the values changed by somebody or by whom. So you can check all the versions, you can track those for the audit. uh, with that feature, uh, there is also no track who has deleted those documents. If somebody deleted on document, there was no track. So here we introduce another document called deleted documents. So whenever you will delete a document, you will go to that table, and later you can restore that document if needed. Yeah. So this feature actually contributed by that Australian guy, IAG admin Robert Sutton has made it initially, but later we have cleaned up his code and made a lot of changes. But basically, what it does, if you in the current version, in version 7, you know that you can create an email account. Those email from your email server gets pulled and create the communication record. You can also attach to the lead, issue, and many other documents. But with this version, basically it gives an email inbox view. So on the communication list view itself, so basically it will give a left sidebar where you can create multiple email accounts. So you can categorize your email based on your email account, and there is many other functionalities like you can see the sent mail, you can trace any email, you can mark it spam, you can also create convert and communication to an issue lead opportunity directly from the communication record. And you can add contact, many things. You can mark as read, unread. Yeah, yeah, it's like yeah, yeah. That's the basic functionality. So yeah, it's a email client basically which has basic features. Yes. Yeah, it has some basic functionalities of an email client. Yeah, yeah.
Is it tied to like do you have to have a separate email account and a domain and this links to it and pulls by like IMAP or pop IMAP?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're not setting up an email account directly and you're just tying ERPNext to yeah, okay.
Yeah. Not even. Yeah. Okay. Next functionality, obviously enhanced point of sale, which is actually developed by the community in a way. They contributed $1,000 bounty, and sorry, yeah, okay, $1,010. Okay, so if you can see, there is a numeric keypad. You can edit a row, specific item row. You can directly create a customer or edit a customer record. Directly from here, you can filter items based on item groups. So it has many more features we have added. Uh, and we also added employee loan management. So based on this feature, your employee will be able to apply for a loan from the company, and after that application, employee manager will be able to approve or reject that loan, and yeah, full repayment schedule will be automatically generated based on the input, and it can also be linked to your salary slip. So whenever you will make salary, all the auto calculated deduction will automatically come. So uh, yeah, I think it will be a great addition. Next, yes, in version 7 you cannot sell an item with multiple UMs. It can be only possible in your stock UM. So in this version you can sell in any UM, like if you are selling an pen suppose and you are maintaining in numbers, so now you will be able to sell in box of pens. So yeah, yeah, yes.
How about on the purchasing side?
In purchase cycle, actually there was already multiple UMs,
Okay.
so it was already in version 7. It was, yeah. So next is customer feedback. Yeah, feedback is very important to improve any uh, to give customer best services to the customers. So we have implemented it for our own need almost. So we integrated it to the issue or support ticket. So whenever we close an issue, so it triggers an email to the customers. So they give their feedback by on rating or detailed feedback. So based on that, it updated to the issue record, and there is a report also which shows the feedback rating and how are the trends are going. So we can take a judgment and improve your customer support.
Nabin?
Yeah, yeah, yes, yeah. Uh, yeah, it's just like email alert. So there is a condition, you can select which email field should be considered. uh, yeah, yes, yes,
Nabin?
yeah.
Just one question for to the unit of measurements. Is it also possible then to
put in different like article numbers, like when we have the EAN or the UPC, for example. Sometimes with varying unit of measurement, you have a different article number as well.
Yeah.
So is that possible here as well?
So article numbers will be entered in the stock aim only currently. Yeah. So also we have improved the custom doc permissions. So basically in version 7, if you change any permissions, it overrides the standard permission. And in this version, we have introduced custom doc form table. So all your customization will be maintained in that table, and it will not affect standard doc permissions. So we will be able to push the standard permission. So it is the backend thing. There is no effect on to the user. Yeah, that's it. But it is actually great addition. Role permission, dedicated permission for report and page. Until now, there was no dedicated permission for report. It is shared with the reference doc type, which it is linked to. For example, if you are checking the accounts receivable report, it is linked to the sales invoice document, and whatever permission is there in sales invoice, it will be applied to the account receivable report until now. But now you can basically give your assign own permissions for that report.
Nabin,
Yeah.
with the
Yeah.
the new permissions for version 8, how will that affect current installations?
No change.
Okay.
It will be just migrated. Whichever your custom permissions were there, it will be migrated to the custom doc form table automatically. Yeah.
Just a quick one.
Yeah.
Will this dedicated permission for the report will it also cover chart of account? Because we have a problem that even the smallest account user can actually open the chart of account and see all the
chart of accounts actually
the company
a page.
transaction and the company balance inside. So
okay, so I think chart of accounts is a page, so you can be able to dedicated permission.
Okay, good. That's good. Thank you.
Next is accrual accounting in payroll and expense claims. I think it is global standard that whenever you book salary, it will be accrued first, then it will be paid. So yeah, we have implemented it. Next is what Russo was telling actually in newsletter. Now there is multiple groups. You can send a newsletter to multiple groups. We have also enhanced some. You can now send attachments with the newsletter. Also, you have an optional unsubscribe link, so you can send the link or not. So yeah. So in schools module also there is a lot of enhancement we have did in last 3 months. Uh, for example, the assessment module. So now you can schools can plan the assessment and they can track the result. Just for an example, there are many more. Another small enhancement that you can now export a report into the Excel format. Just small enhancement. Yeah. Currently it just exports into CSV, but it will give two options now. So maybe in Excel, basically in the future, we will be able to push all the formatters also. So that will be helpful. So we have also included Summernote text editor. It is cool. You can basically you can attach a video, you can attach pictures. It's basically have many functionalities like this. uh, we now have a cool calendar view and also date picker. It's a clean interface. You will get some colors as well for all the events. Yeah, yeah, I think that's it. And releasing 30th March. Yeah.